Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all having a great and wonderful day. Well, what we have here is a disturbed and unwell elected official that, if they have, if they've been misgendered, they have to take a month mental health break because they can't stand being misgendered. That. This is real. This is reality. This is something that it's very interesting, right? Because we live in a society where everything is just so emotional, so me, and victim blaming, or not victim blaming, always crying victim, and it's honestly really tiring because I can't stand it, and it's something that maybe you should look and where it's like maybe how can I possibly fix this for myself or other people around me rather than, taking the victim card? We have here from the Post Millennial saying non binary elected official takes month long mental health leave after being misgendered in Massachusetts in the city council. A non binary Vietnamese American city councilor for the city of Worcester, Mass., has decided to take a full month off over alleged misgendering from others on the council. Councilor at large Thu Nguyen has claimed that transphobia and discriminatory toxic culture has forced Nguyen to leave their position and take a month's leave. Wow. It's actually incredible, honestly. This came after a debate during Tuesday night's city council meeting that addressed remote participation by some of those on the council. Nguyen prefers to be referred to as they, them. Wow. Nguyen has been attending meetings remotely and, per the Telegram and Gazette, called the council unsafe during a discussion regarding their frequent remote attendance. The debate followed Mayor Joseph M. Petty's filing of an order asking for a public hearing to review the limitations and options of the remote participation of public officials. Nguyen attended the Tuesday meeting discussing remote attendance remotely. In a video, Nguyen has been seen wearing keffiyeh, a scarf representing affiliation with the Palestinian cause against Israel. These people are so very annoying, guys. They're super annoying. I can't stand these people because it's just like this thing that I have a problem with particular black people and always crying victim, always saying racism this, racism that, and we have to have reparations because, of what happened over 100+ years ago. We didn't get our just desserts. Everybody else got the reparations or whatever. Why not us? Why can't we get our reparations? Maybe perhaps you're in the place that you are in because you are so full of not having accountability, not trying to better yourself, not trying to get you to where you are, that maybe this is a place that you should, better yourself in. Same thing with these people here. They don't seem to care or have any type of careness or care at all on what's going on with them. It's always about me, and screw everybody else. And then if you offend me in some kind of way, well, guess what? I guess it's gonna hurt my feelings, and I have to, and you can't, and I have to. I'm gonna retreat into my cave because my feelies were hurt. That's just kind of how they roll. And then we have this here with the actual video, kind of talking about this insanity. I hate people like this, man. I hate victim blaming, or not victim blaming. I hate victim blaming. I hate people, these leftists victim blaming the actual victim, but I also hate people always playing the victim card.
That city councilor filing a complaint with Worcester's Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, and they're taking a month-long break. They say it's for emotional and mental safety. Worcester City Councilor at large Thu Nguyen taking a month-long mental health break, accusing the mayor and council of a toxic culture. Nguyen uses the pronouns they, them, and says it's not safe to show up to meetings in person.
I really wished I felt safe enough to show up on the council floor, but I don't.
Last night, when talking about remote participation,
what are you unsafe about? Exactly. The problem with these people is they don't understand what the word safe means. They're the ones that created safe space, and they're the ones that created all this other woke BS and crap that we don't want to deal with, right? This woman here is saying, I don't feel safe. Again, I'll say it again. Safe from what? Because you got offended. This is like, Oh, if you're about to get offended, you don't feel safe. How about, go walk around in any third world country and go tell those people on where safety means. Go to South Africa where it's violent. Go be a woman in any Saudi Arabia or Iran place where they have no rights and they can be freely beaten, killed, raped, and all this stuff because they don't care. Those are the places where people don't feel safe. You got called a word or something, and you now don't feel safe. Let me tell you about feeling unsafe, right? Feeling unsafe is another way of being, if somebody's actually threatening you. Nobody's threatening you here. They just misgendered you, and now you feel offended. Being unsafe is somebody pointing a gun at you, and you don't know what to do because they could easily end your life. That's feeling unsafe, not being misgendered. Feeling unsafe is like, walking at night in a property alley and you don't know who could come up behind you and kill you. These are feeling unsafe. You being misgendered and you have your feelings hurt is not feeling unsafe or not being in an unsafe environment. You're insane.
Patient Nguyen accused the mayor and another counselor, Kathleen Toomey, of using the wrong pronouns. Nguyen also says Counselor Candy Merrow Carlson repeatedly called them it.
I have faced transphobia with
They called him it! They called him it! Ah! Even their own people, they don't even respect them. And these people shouldn't be respected, guys. They shouldn't be respected at all.
with being misgendered, and recently learned that I have been dehumanized to a point where I'm being referred to as it by my colleagues on this council.
Counselor Toomey says early on when the counselor was elected, I did make an honest error in addressing the counselor and may have done so a few times, for which I apologized. There has never been any intentional or consistent misgendering. I have been mindful to address the counselor respectfully in the manner in which they identify over the past 3 years.
I have spoken with city staff who've confirmed that Councilor Nguyen was referred to as an it by a counselor.
Counselor Christian King troubled by what he's heard.
I condemn and disavow any sort of political hostility based on someone's being.
Now, Councillor Merrow Carlson telling us, while I do not recall making the statements in question, I acknowledge that it was a challenging and emotional week where difficult conversations took place. These claims, however, misrepresent my character, my record, and the values I have consistently upheld. We did reach out to the mayor, and we also reached out to Councillor Nguyen, but did not hear back from either. The city manager's office confirms an investigation is underway. We're live in Worcester. Charmant's Canadian.
This is a joke, right? This is honestly a joke. And the reason why I say this is a joke is because these people are apologizing to an insane individual that gets offended by words and has to leave. I'm going to say this. There are only a few exceptions for a month leave, which is usually in the case of actual illness, like a disease or whatever, where you're actually sick in the hospital and you have to take a month leave because you're actually sick or you're dying or you have cancer, etc. Like, these are the actual reasons to take a month leave. Now, you are saying whenever you get misgendered, you are allowed to take a mental health leave. And then we have insane people trying to defend this insanity and say, oh, well, no, it's okay. I feel bad. We should feel bad. No, these people shouldn't be acknowledged. These people should be laughed out and kicked out of the actual elected official office, because you cannot just take a month leave because you feel offended and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, woe is me, I gotta take a month leave, I can't deal with the mental health. And I'm not talking about like when mental health is not a serious issue. These people are taking a month leave for being misgendered. It's really stupid. It really, really is stupid. Like, I can understand the importance of mental health, but this ain't it, Chief. This ain't it. And this is just something that's completely insane. We need to get back to our society to where we're not pushing this propaganda stuff anymore. We're not dealing with these people. And when they go and say, I'm going to take a month leave that is not outside of a severe medical issue, we remove them from office. All right? They don't get to come back. They don't get to go. They don't just say, hello, I'm back. No. They're removed from office. They remove their pay. They don't get pension. They don't get no salary. They don't get no severance. They get nothing because they decided to do this insane thing. We need to remove these people from society at the very least. Shame them because we don't need this insanity on our electoral boards. People are depending on you to do their bloody job, and you are not doing your bloody job. You are felt so bad that you have to take a month leave for being misgendered. Wow, it really is incredible, isn't it? All right, guys, that's it for the video. Let's guys share. As always, take care, my friends.
I'm disgusted by what I see in public. Even people closest to us can't be trusted. This is algorithmic disease, the social media.